So the way we are going to visit Mijas here, we will be there in about 10 minutes, more or less. So as you are leaving the coach, when we arrive, we're going to arrive and we're going to stop in the coach parking. Okay, just for leaving the coach and then for taking it again. That would be the meeting point. Okay, and then when you're leaving the coach, I'm going to jump into the tourist office and get some maps for you. All right, of the village. These maps are very, see now you see closer on your left, that's where we are going. Okay, so these maps, they are so well prepared. As I tell you, these people, they know what we need. So they got a map with an itinerary to follow. Okay, so, and then every time there is a highlight that you got to see, then there will be a number. And then you just turn the map around and they explain you what it is. So as highlights, we got the Shrine of the Virgin of the Rock, which is the patron saint of the village. We got, well, there is a miniatures museum also. This one, it was a guy called Max that was a collector of miniatures, and he got a museum there. He's got a few things. I believe he's got as curious things. I think he got the face of Benjamin Franklin painted in the head of a needle, you know, just there, and things like this. Well, this is for those of you that like these things. Then we have also a couple of museums. Well, one of them is about olive oil. You will learn a lot about olive oil in this trip. And then there's another one with a few paintings that some private owners lent to the town to show them, of course for some money, of course. Then we got also the San Sebastian Church and the San Sebastian Street, which is known as one of the most beautiful streets in the whole Costa del Sol, if not the most beautiful one. So I will show this one to you as well. Then we also have the Constitution Square. In the 1880s, there was a huge disaster here. There was a big flood because this is very dry. It doesn't rain very often, and then the mountain here is quite rocky as well. So remember, there is a marble quarry up there, and the water is not. I mean, the soil doesn't really absorb the water. So there was a huge shower rain in the 1880s, and the water started to run downhill from the top of the mountain. It went through the marble quarry, and then the water together with the marble quarry got to the village and destroyed most of it and killed many people. So as a memorial in this Constitution Square, which is the center of the town, so they built a fountain and some benches there with pieces of marble brought by the flood in that disaster. So this is like a memorial, and it's there, and this is like the old, I mean, like the main center of the town. Then we also have the old fortress, Moorish fortress, where, I mean, the oldest part of the village, where it was founded by the Moors. This one is a replica. They know it was exactly there, they know how it looked, but there were not many remains of it, so they made a replica, but it looks really beautiful. Then we got the bull ring, very curious one, because all the bull rings are round shape. This is how they have to be. But here in this little town, the locals, they wanted a bull ring. There's no room for an official bull ring, but they still wanted it, so they got it. They got a small bull ring. It was built in 1900, in the year 1900, and it is oval shape instead of circular, instead of round, and it's very small. So I mean, official bullfights cannot take place in that bull ring. They organize some small bullfights combined with flamenco. So I mean, again, what do people know about Spain? Bullfights and flamenco is the first thing that comes to your mind. So let's give them bullfights and flamenco. Pumba. Okay. So nowadays they organize, especially in the summer. See another fire here on the left. With these temperatures, it's really a big problem. I suppose those people living there, they were not very happy. They were happy when the fire was put out. Okay, and then, so what we're going to be doing, so this is what we have. Then next to the bull ring, we got a parish church from the 1500s. We got some of the best views as well from up there. Then you got all these little shops, as I tell you. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to start walking. Once I give you the maps, we're going to start walking following the itinerary. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is show you how to follow the itinerary. Okay, and the itinerary it's in yellow, and you got the most popular part of it, which is what we will be doing. And then there is a little bit longer one there. I did it once. If you want to try it, you can try, but it wasn't really the most impressive. The best part is this one here, the one that we will see now, the one that I will show you. Okay, and so we will start walking with the audiophones. I will explain you what we see. So I want you to see how to move there with the map, how to follow the itinerary, and then we will walk. I will keep walking all the way to the Constitution Square. Okay, which is the center. Anytime you feel like you can leave because you know how to move around, you don't need to follow me, you don't need to tell me. You just leave, and I will keep talking until I'm talking to myself, and nobody's following me. Some people looking at me saying, "Look at this guy, crazy." So no, but I mean, it's not going to be a official visit, entering the places. Yeah, this I will leave it for your free time. So, for example, the Shrine of the Virgin of the Rock, so I will show you where it is, and then later on, in your free time, you can go there and go inside if you want, and everything. It's free of charge. Of course, Bull Ring, the places where you go to pay, the Max Carriage, the Miniatures Museum, and the Bull Ring as well. If you want to enter it, the rest is free of charge. Well, there's a small museum of the olive oil, which is €1. But as I tell you, you will learn much more about olive oil this trip. Okay, and then you get your free time for doing your shopping, for having a drink here, for walking around. Maybe you want to take a ride in those donkeys, something very traditional. I was reading the other day about the donkeys. I think they can carry only 70%, or even less of their weight. I think it was an average of 75 or 80 kilos that the donkey could carry. So otherwise we got the carriages. Look at the beautiful villas here on the left. You see, they have to terrace the ground, so this makes it more expensive to build. And then the little town just to your left, that's where we'll be going now in a minute. Okay, and then the meeting point will be this coach parking, where we are going to leave it now. So that will be the meeting point, which is number 1 in your maps. One thing also, you're going to well, I will tell you in the spot. So pictures you can take of anything, anywhere. Also, just a little thing here. Well, if you didn't buy your food in the supermarket and you still want to, so you got supermarkets here as well. I will show you now. And also, in case that you're going shopping and you like some leather things there, I tell you, most of here in Spain, bargaining is not the tradition. So they don't bargain in the shops. But those people, the owners of those leather shops, I would say that 99% of them are Moroccans. So that's a different story. These people, bargaining is part of their life. I mean, if you don't bargain, they will get like, what's going on? so that's most of the leather stores. We're going to visit also the leather tanneries in Fez, in Morocco, in a couple of days. But as I always say, if you see something that you like, don't wait to get to the next place because we're going to another leather place because maybe you don't see the same thing. When you see something and you say, this is for me, it has to be. So just go and get it because maybe you don't see it again. Okay, we got ATMs as well. Just to remind you, the Australian dollar is not accepted in Morocco. See on your left, a supermarket, Eroski City. Just here with the white E, so that's a supermarket, and the coach parking is just ahead. And you see that coach over there. Okay, so you got the supermarket there as well. Okay, so here we are. So see, the departure time is going to be 6:30. Okay, 6:30 departure time from here. As usual, if you are here before, so we go. See the donkeys, the real ones on the left. See for the donkeys, those are the real ones. So you pay 10 euros for the single donkey and 15 euros for the two-seater, for the carriage. And then you got in front of us, you got the horses. This is the cheapest way because it's 20 euros for 4 people. The only thing is that, this is not the traditional, but it's also nice. But the most traditional one are the donkeys. I have to say as well that, normally it's the kids with the parents. You see like those kids on the left in the distance. But I tell you, we are all kids inside. We got a little kid inside us, so why not? And see all these decorations here in front of us. This is, in the month of August, the local festival is coming, so they are probably just starting to put the decorations and so on. Okay, so I'm going to get those maps. I'll see you outside, okay? So remember, 6:30 will be the departure from here, okay? From the coach parking. I will show you where it is in our maps, okay? And let me see just the channel that we're going to be using for the radios. Let's go back to channel 10, okay? Everybody on channel 10, okay? We will be using. Okay, so let's go for it. Just wait for me outside, and I will bring those maps for you.
I can call them and ask. Yeah, I will. Los Caños, that takes you to number 13 and 14. Okay, because I want to show you number 13, which is the San Sebastian Church and the San Sebastian site. Okay, so let's go for it. See, then balconies, you have a big balconies. Okay, so let's start. Number 2.
Está, niña.
Y así las allí nos tuvimos que venir aquí arriba porque vinieron los viejos aquí a acorralar a mi padre. Venían a pegarle.
No te dije nada porque creí que estaba con el grupo. De ganar nada para que la madre coma de la vida. Time. Therefore, if you want to do your shopping, explore again the places that they.
Oh yeah, this is from one of your way.
Good from up there.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's really good to get.
There's a picture. Okay, ready? Look sideways. We are hungry. Come on, let's go. What are you celebrating?
You can see me.
You crazy?
You got to make sure you don't damage the fish when you are breaking the bag. And see the big pieces of salt? Look at this one here. There you see? Wonderful. Good sign, good sign. And the fish is there with the scales, everything. Remember only the tribes that you have to take out. We got the that's money from here. My God.
No, she took the skate.
Yeah, you want to make sure you take all the salt out because as soon as it touches the under the skin, it is going to start affecting the taste a little bit there. So make it a little bit more salty. So make sure you clean it quite well. And now she's going to break the skin, see with the fork, as easy as that. Yeah, and then just pull. It's like taking off the t-shirt. Yeah. More or less.
They're all funny.
And now it should come out in one piece or big pieces as well. Look at that, see how bright the fish is up there.
This reminds me of
See, now we have the sugar, so it's all tender, all tasty, perfectly cooked with the timings that I told you. She will just kind of taking the fillets out, answer them in the Okay, so we got a few small ones for you, alright? I hope you enjoy this all here. See the fresh fish, you see when it's so dry, the meat also, this is the most important. You should spend a little bit more in the fish to get good quality and fresh. Okay then, so you take it? Yes? Okay. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, you will.
Smile.
Mm.